morning, guys. It feels so good to be able to see the last Saturday of 2023. And boy, what a year it has been. What a year it has been. I mean, what I wanted to say, guys, was that the year may not have gone as expected for many people. But please, don't beat yourself up. Right? The life you have right now is far more important than the money you did not make, the car you did not buy, the house you did not build. Okay, you've grown, you have matured. You know who your true friends are. You know who your real family members are, and you are a year wiser, smarter for 2024. So if nothing went your way, if dreams, aspirations didn't go as expected, be thankful for this life, because when you have life, every other thing becomes possible. And whatever happened in 2023 were lessons, no failures. I want to leave you with that. So we have exciting Premier League matches for you guys, and we've taken time to analyze these matches for you people. So the very first game we have here is Luton Chelsea, and we've entered into the second half of the season. So things are going to become very, very interesting. Right? You start finding teams playing well, scoring goals, and you should also expect a couple of upsets, unexpected upsets, in this second half of the season. So we have a Luton team in relegation against Chelsea, that is in the top half of the season, top half of the table. So you look at Luton at home, 5 matches played, 2 wins, 2 losses, and 1 draw. And what is really, really interesting about this Luton team is there are 2 losses in the last 5 games were to teams in the top 4. So every other team they have played, they've either won or drawn. And last week they did beat Newcastle. And I did tell you guys that it wasn't a match Newcastle was going to win, and it happened. Newcastle did not win that game. So we look at Chelsea away from home, and it's been horrible. 4 losses and 1 win. And I'm telling you right now that Chelsea might really struggle to pick a positive result from this game. Even if they beat Luton, they're not going to beat by many number of goals. And expect Luton to get a goal as well in this fixture. You can very much expect Luton to get a goal as well. So the smartest and wisest betting option for this game is a 3 goals handicap to Luton. Interestingly, when you look at the games they've lost to teams like Manchester City that can score a lot of goals and actually score a lot of goals, and Arsenal, the difference wasn't up to 1 goal. Oh, sorry, it was just 1 goal, right? Like the difference in terms of the number of goals they consider was just 1 goal. So this is a team that is starting to be very solid at the back, and they know how to also score and grab a goal. So they're not going to lose, even if they do, which I highly don't think that Luton will allow this Chelsea team that is in bad shape to beat them. They need to survive relegation. I mean, look at their standings. Their standings will help you understand better where things are. Look at their standings. They're in the relegation waters. And they do know that if they pick a few more points, they'll be out of the relegation waters. And they know Burnley too has picked up form and playing fantastically well. So the odd for a 3 goals handicap for Luton is priced at 1.21. The next fixture we have for you is from the England Premier League. Obviously, it's Aston Villa versus Burnley. So you have this Aston Villa team that has been very impressive, 4 wins and 1 draw. And the game, everybody expected them to lose to Sheffield United. What did they do there? They ended up drawing. It just goes to show you how strong their home ground is. It's literally a fortress. And interestingly, this Aston Villa team lost to Manchester United away. So they drew this game and then they went away and lost to Manchester United. So the agenda for them, for their next game at home, is 3 maximum points. They will do everything possible to pick 3 maximum points at home. And we've seen how they've done it. They've beaten so many teams, Manchester City, Arsenal, Fulham, at home. So this is the game that this Aston Villa team will use to bounce back from. So it's for this reason that we are giving Aston Villa a straight victory. It's a game they will win in 90 minutes. I know Burnley needs points. Burnley will try to do everything possible to pick a positive result, but Aston Villa has lost too many points in their last two games. And me knowing their coach, because they have a coach who is very ambitious, highly driven, they want to pick maximum points. Alternatively, to be on the safer side, you can also play over 1.5 goals. But data shows that this is a game that they should win, and a game they will win. So the odds for Aston Villa to win this game in 90 minutes is priced at 1.40. The next fixture we have is Crystal Palace Brentford. So we have two teams in very terrible form meeting each other today. So you look at Crystal Palace at home, 5 matches, 4 losses, and just 1 draw. And that draw came, I think, just a couple of days ago to Brighton. And then you have this Brentford team, 5 matches away from home, 4 losses as well, and 1 win. So it's a very tricky game. And then you look at their head-to-head, and their head-to-head shows that in recent times, their matches have ended in a draw. So these are two teams in similar places on the table, similar form, playing each other. So it's a game that can swing either way. But given the fact that Crystal Palace has lost quite a number of games away, and they've just started to pick up form by drawing Brighton, and it's their home ground, and the fact that Brentford is in horrible shape away from home, we have to give the home team an advantage. So what we are doing basically is we are giving Crystal Palace a 2 goals handicap. We are basically saying if Crystal Palace were to lose this game, which is unlikely because they would definitely want to pick some points, and Brentford is not great away from home. If Brentford was playing home, we would have given Brentford the advantage. So a 2 goals handicap for Crystal Palace is priced at 1.09. The next fixture we have for you is Manchester City versus Sheffield United. This is a match that when I was doing some research on it, I was really disappointed with the odds. So this is a Sheffield United team that is in relegation waters, that is so inspired to play good football and pick maximum points, that can easily cause an upset. And you won't believe that the odds they gave for Manchester City to win. No, just look at it here, guys. Let me press on it. The odds for Manchester City to win is literally 1.09. Like, help me make sense of it. This is a game that Sheffield can easily come in and draw 2-2, 3-3, right? Because this is a relegation-threatened team with more motivation. So I saw the thing and I was like, these bookmakers are so funny. That's so funny. So we look at Manchester City, and again, this is a Manchester City that has drawn 3 matches at home and won just twice. And the 2 matches they won came in the Club World Cup. Came in the Champions League, right? Literally, the last ever match that they won at home came in the Champions League. So what's the probability that they will beat this Sheffield United, a relegation-threatened team that can come to that place and play the type of football that they haven't seen before? It has happened before. 2 years ago, Wolves came to Manchester City's home and beat them 1-0. A shocking defeat. So the best betting market for this game is for City to score 2 goals. Right? I have thought deeply about this game, and the best betting market for it is for City to score 2 goals. It's a game that we will see goals, but there's nothing more disappointing than playing City to win in 90 minutes and they end up drawing Sheffield United 2-2. I mean, look at the games they've drawn. They drew Crystal Palace. So the odds for Manchester City to score over 1.5 goals is priced at 1.50. The next fixture we have is Wolves-Everton. Again, 2 struggling teams, right? Everton is down there in the relegation waters, and they need points. Wolves isn't very safe from relegation either. Anything can happen. And I mean, you look at their form at home, they've been excellent. 3 wins and 2 draws. Fantastic stuff. Then you look at Everton away from home. Everton too has been very, very excellent, winning 4 times and losing once. So in view of the fact that Wolves has been in excellent form, and it's a match, again, it's a match that can swing either way. Everton has proven itself to be capable of winning matches away from home. So what we have to do is we have to give Wolves a 2 goals handicap. Let's assume that Everton comes in such spirited form and they're able to score, and they're able to beat Wolves. What we are saying is that they won't beat Wolves by up to two goals, right? I mean, you look at their last 5 home matches, they have shown that this is a team that doesn't lose easily, right? This is a team that doesn't lose easily. So the odd for Wolves not to lose by up to 2 goals, which is a 2 goals handicap, is priced at 1.15. And of course, the final fixture that we have for you involving Nottingham Forest and my team, Manchester United. So you look at Nottingham Forest, 4 losses and 1 win, plus a new coach. We saw what Nottingham Forest did a few days ago. Which team did they play? They played a certain team and caused an upset. They went to that team, Newcastle, I think it was Newcastle. They went and beat Newcastle away from home. And why that happened was this new coach has come in. He needs to put up a good show so he doesn't get sacked. So while Newcastle players and majority of Premier League players are at home with their significant halves, eating turkey and chicken, he made the Nottingham Forest players to train, to not leave, to put in the hard work. And that's exactly what they will do against Manchester United. So this is going to be a very, very interesting match that can swing either way. And now, you have this Manchester United that has been very funny. You know, they have Onana, and Onana is the weapon fashioned against them. Formerly it was Maguire. But Maguire has proven that if people should give up on you, don't give up on yourself. For real, guys, if people give up on you, make sure you don't give up on yourself. And Maguire has come good while Onana is leaking in goals every single time. So it's a game that will produce goals. It's a game that will. I see Nottingham Forest scoring. I see Manchester United scoring. But then a clear winner is very tricky in this case. It can swing either way. So for that reason, when you look at Manchester United away from home, an average of 1.5 goals, with the exception of the Liverpool and Newcastle game, they've managed to score in every one of their last away matches. Okay. And now you have Nottingham Forest that has scored in 3 out of 5 away matches and home matches. And there has been an average of 2.5 goals when they've played at home. So it's a simple prediction, and probably the safest prediction in this case, over 1.5 goals. It's a game that will see goals. And the odd for over 1.5 goals, as you would expect, is priced at 1.15. On the other hand, you can equally give Manchester United a 2 goals handicap if you so wish. So whichever way, I think you should be good. So these are the matches we have for you guys, and of course we have the Sportsbet booking code for your benefit. So do your own research. You can edit it, but it's really up to you at the end of the day. So again, I wish you guys nothing but the very best, and all the best once again.